everybody, welcome back into HSN. It's time for our best value of the day, and I will tell you, I'm so excited about this because, you know, there's a lot of free TV out there, but some of us think that, you know, it went away many, many years ago. It's always been out there. You just need a way to tap into it. And we've come up with the best way we've ever done here with the most range ever on an indoor-outdoor antenna. It's our best value of the day. Here it comes from Antop. Time to get that free TV back, and I love this. You remember the old days? We had the little rabbit ears on top of our TV, or maybe we had that kind of hideous looking thing that was up on our roof, right? That you see in all the old tenement buildings, those scary antennas. Well, it's come a long way, but the signals are still out there. By law, we still have to have accessible ways to be able to find out what's going on in the world, emergencies, things like that. So there are networks out there, maybe you've heard of them, ABC, NBC, CBS, PBS, Fox, right? That are out there available to the general public. The issue is now we've all upgraded. We all have cable boxes, which is great. But that free TV is still out there. So maybe you have a cable box, but you want to have free TV in your spare bedroom or down in your finished basement or your finished attic, and you don't want to invest in another cable box. Well, you can get the free TV. All those stations that the big game is on, the big golf tournament, all those stations, all you need is a way to tap into that. And that's what Antop has done for us. Now, when we started with Antop, they went crazy. #1 brand here at HSN with antennas. People went crazy, but what they found was that the indoor antenna was working pretty well, but they weren't getting as many channels as they wanted. So what we designed and what our planners and buyers did is they said, we want one with a greater range, because we did like 30 mile, 50 mile, 70 mile. I was here for all of that. This is the 85 mile, the most range ever that we've ever done, which means that it will track a signal from 85 miles around itself in a circle to be able to tap into those free channels that are available. And I said, ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS, Fox, whatever that Univision, whatever channel that you want out there that's free, you will be able to access it. And so what we did is we gave you an indoor antenna and an outdoor antenna, even the mount for the outdoor, because we know, as you've said, that you're gonna get better reception if you have an exterior antenna, okay? Because you're not gonna have the walls and everything to hide it in, and you can move it around the house. Just like the antenna in the old day that we put on our roof, right? We went from the rabbit ears to the antenna on the roof that was connected to the TV. That's what we've done with this, but we've done it in a much more attractive way and very simple and easy for you to install. Now, I know, Joe, you're chomping at the bit over there. Joe's waiting for you, but let me just do one more thing, which is the business of our price today. So normally, the retail on this is over $200 with everything we're including, because we're giving you the antenna, we're giving you the outdoor stand, all that stuff, everything you need to mount it indoors and outdoors. But we chopped the price down from $219 down to $119.99 for the day, all right? The price of the antenna alone is $169. We are already $50 under that. We're giving you the J-pole outdoor mount to be able to set it up outside. We're giving you a month of the Philo service. We're giving you a year of the TV listings. You know what the TV listings is? It's called TV 24. It's basically 1 year of finding out everything else that's available that you can receive when you have this antenna. Setup takes a couple of minutes. It's on FlexPay of only $24, and the shipping and handling is free. So anyway, grab it. You're gonna love it. Joe Harrison is here. You know what I love about it too, Joe?
What's that?
Because don't get me wrong, I have cable, I love cable, right? But sometimes the cable goes out.
You're exactly right.
I always have TV.
It's always there.
Because I have the antenna to get my local channels that are all within 85 miles of me, which they are, and I love that feature. So even when cable goes out, which happens, you know, storms and things like that, but the power's still on, you will still be able to check out the news, you'll be able to check out the sports, everything that you want, and so much more.
That's right, your local news, your local sports, your local TV shows, even like you mentioned, the big ones, ABC, CBS, Fox. You know, the thing about a lot of our favorite TV shows, they're over there for free. 94 out of the top 100 shows that are out there in America that we're all watching, available for free. And we say for free, there's no monthly fee to this whatsoever. All you need to do is hook it up to your TV and you're getting this great content. HSN is out there, QVC is out there, just a huge list of shows. So in this Tampa area, just to tell you how many shows or how many channels you're getting, in my house, I get 51 channels. And Tampa's a pretty big market. You know, if you go to a different market, what if you say, oh, I live in a smaller market? My parents live in Columbus, Ohio. It's a top 35 city in the country. They get 64 channels. They get more channels than I do. My father-in-law lives up in Maine, which is a lot smaller populated state. He gets 34 channels where he lives. Everybody's gonna get a little bit different, but the thing about it, guy, is these channels all 100% free. All you need to do, and if you wanna double check, do you get the channels? You can go to HSN's website. There's a great link on there where you put in your city and your zip, and it shows you all the different channels that we're getting. And if you're saying, well, how do you get this little list that comes up right here? If you have a smart TV, and if your TV is pretty much after 2008, it gives you this option to see all the different shows that are available right now. Like right now we're watching HSN, but there's NBC, there's Fox, there's CBS. The list goes on and on and on. And the great thing about having this is that this is all included. You don't have to pay for this whatsoever. You see it on there and it pops up. You can watch that channel for free. But the other thing is, if you don't have a smart TV, what you can also do is we're including this. It's actually an app. It does the exact same thing I showed you right there. You download the app to your phone, you download the app to your tablet, and then, guy, it shows you just channel by channel exactly everything that's available in your area right there. So now you have that complete guide of all your favorite shows, so you're never gonna miss anything. This will, even if it's one of your favorites, it will send you a notification to let you know, oh, don't forget your favorite show is coming up. And it's all that great content that's right there. But like Guy mentioned, this is the longest range we have ever offered for any Antop antenna. And by the way, Antop is the #1 TV or antenna manufacturer in the United States. They sell more antennas than anybody else, but they want to make sure that as a Today Special, everybody who picks this up in the country is going to be able to pick up an amazing amount of content within 85-mile range. That is the longest we've ever had. So it doesn't matter if you live in a big city, a little city, small city, you're gonna be able to get that free content that's over the air. And we're also including something different. Because a lot of times when you have an antenna and you wanna hook it up to your TV, you have to get an antenna for every single television. Well, this one is so powerful, it actually is designed right out of the box to actually work with up to 2 TVs. So hold on for a second, I'm gonna grab something. As I grab my little white box, then you get this little guy right here. You plug your Antop antenna into the side of this. And what it does is it amplifies the signal. So now you can actually plug 2 TVs into it. You could be watching 2 completely different shows at the same time. It goes one in and then 2 of them out. And we give you the cables so you're ready to go. It also has a little dial on there so you can, sometimes you need to make a little adjustments to make sure you pick up that signal. 1 in, 2 out. Now, Guy, this is if it's already in your house. Now, a lot of us have a house that's already pre-wired for cable TV. You have a little one of these outlets in every single room. Well, there's a junction box on the outside of your house. Guy, you can actually plug this into that one plug on the outside of your house. That's what your cable guy does. And now your entire house has access to all the different channels. So you don't even need an antenna for every single TV. This can feed every single TV through that one junction box you have in your house. That's how powerful this is, because in the past, Guy, what we've had to do is one antenna, every single TV. People are buying 5 and 6 different antennas for all the different TVs. This is so powerful, it can really give your whole house television now.
And again, a lot of people are buying this as a great backup to their regular cable TV.
Absolutely.
Because remember, you know, if cable goes out, if the whatever, and that happens for a variety of reasons, you are still going to be hard connected to regular TV. See, that's what disappears. You know, what disappeared several years ago was the access to all the local free TV. And as I said before, you know, without cable, we wouldn't be here. You know, we need that. But if you have like a 2nd bedroom, 3rd bedroom, or maybe like in my case with Danny, Danny has 2 things. I have that antenna. I have the original Antop antenna, which is just an indoor, because that was the only one that was available. This one's better, so I might get this one. And he's got the Roku TV, so he doesn't even have a cable box anymore.
Exactly,
and he doesn't care. He's like, Dad, I don't need that, because basically I'm on Xbox, I'm on YouTube videos. Or I'm watching, you know, if there's a big football game on Sunday, which is usually on NBC or CBS or, or Fox, right? You all know Fox NFL's, right? You know the games are on. You're gonna get those games regardless of what your cable situation is. Because that's the free TV that we have to have. Remember, you know, the FCC makes sure that everybody has access to programming in case of a national emergency. And it could be anything from a storm to an event overseas or whatever it is. We need to be able to fill each other in and help each other out. And so that's what it's for. So it's available. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, well, you know, what if it doesn't work in my house? You know, what if I live in the one place where it doesn't work? You have 30 days to try it. Try it. And this is one of those items where I would, because let's put it this way, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for us. We don't get anywhere by selling you things that don't work, okay? Because then we suck and you won't shop with us again, right? And yet not everything is gonna work for every single person. That's just the truth of the world. So some people may get 50 channels, some people may get 30 channels, some may get 20, some may get 6. Whatever the case may be, try it. Because even if you only get a handful of channels, that's really, in a lot of situations, that's all anybody wants. They want all the big networks.
Right, you want to be able to watch your news, see what's going on. It's local, it's national news.
Sports, weather.
Right, and if you have a favorite sports team and you live in a city, you're right, they broadcast it. Like here in Tampa, we get the Bucks for football, we get the Rays for baseball, and we get Lightning for hockey. And it's all done right there. We see it on our local programs. And that great thing about it is, Guy, do you know how much those games cost to watch? They're free.
I know.
It's over the air.
That was my next question. So you will never get a bill for this.
No.
Once you own it, the only bills you'll get, like I was saying before, if you have a TV that has, like you and I have a Roku TV coming up.
Yes, we do.
Which I'm freaking out. I love that thing. You know, Danny's had his Roku TV for 6 years. The thing is fantastic. Anyway, with Westinghouse this time, and I love Westinghouse. But anyway, we have a Roku TV. And I asked about cable box for his room, because I have a cable box for my regular TV.
Right.
And they were going to charge me a monthly fee to rent the box. And I'm like,
just for the equipment.
So I said to Dan, I'm like, well, what do you want to do in there? He's like, I want to play Xbox, I want to watch YouTube videos, and I want to be left alone.
Sounds like a teenager.
So that's what he's got. And you know, that's all he does. He realistically, his girlfriend Lily comes over, they put a movie on Netflix or whatever it is, or he's in there playing with his Xbox. Now, if the big game is on, he can watch that too in there.
You're right.
Without having to have a cable box in there. So again, we're not getting you to, this is not about getting rid of cable. It's not like that. What we're saying is, you have your cable TV, you love all that stuff, but most people have more than one TV.
You're exactly right. And then, you know,
most people, when the power goes out, they don't have any TV.
Well, that is a big deal, because a lot of times when you have a lot of antennas too, used to have to be plugged into the wall. They needed power to amplify the signal because they are weaker signal. But because this is the more powerful 85-mile range, you don't need to plug this one in. So a lot of times antennas go out, cable goes out. This does not go out. So if this is plugged into your TV, like Justin Smith just had a great, the power bank that we just had. He was running a TV and he could do that for 4 days from that one power bank. All he needed was his antenna, and he's got TV for the next 4 days in case you're in an emergency. Right. A lot of people will buy an antenna just as a prep, because in case something happens, your cable company is not going to push the power and get that thing up and running. A lot of times it takes cable companies days to get it up and running. But because we rely on that information, the government says everybody has to broadcast, all the major networks has to broadcast free over the air. Those resources are dedicated to make sure you know what the local news is, you know what the local weather is in case of an emergency. And because you're getting that content, you know, we talk a lot about emergencies, but it's also about entertainment. You sit down to watch your TV, it's your favorite shows, it's your favorite game shows, it's your news. Oh my gosh, Guy, you've been watching Jeopardy. That guy hit $2 million.
Oh my God.
That was incredible. That's all free over-the-air content. And 94 out of the top 100 shows are available for free over-the-air broadcast. You're getting 94% of the top shows then that could be delivered to your TV. And not just one TV, we're also including that splitter to put it onto 2 TVs. And most televisions that are after 2008, that are a smart TV, when you plug this in, like we have right now, this is a Samsung TV. It's just a smart TV, it's just a smart Samsung, nothing special, it's just a Samsung smart TV. Most TVs automatically have that guide that's already built into it. Right. So it makes it seem like you have a cable box already, but this is included, and there's no monthly fee for this whatsoever. And if you don't have a smart TV, we're giving you an app that you can now download. Watch out for that 3x5 card that comes in your box, because it shows you, we give you the credit for the app. You can download it to your device, and you can get that TV guide right here.
And that tells you all the channels in your local area.
All the channels. Yeah, you tell it to zip, and it's going to give you the exact same thing the big TV would, except now it puts it on a smaller platform.
Yeah.
So it's keeping you informed. And by the way, if you have a favorite show and you feel like you're going to miss a show, it'll also send you a notification so you don't ever miss your show. Now, the other cool thing about this is that it's also not only the most powerful, it's also designed to be inside and outside. See, a lot of TVs or a lot of antennas we've offered have only been inside. Now, when you get the walls, when you get the ceiling, when you get that interference, it weakens the signal a little bit. This one, you can actually put it outside of the house. We even give you the special $20 bracket to mount it outside. Some people mount it on the chimneys. Some people mount it on the side of the house. You can do it on the rooftop. You can mount it on the side railing if you want to. Do you have a post? And the great thing about it is, it's a really soft white. It's not like this big, black, harsh, metallic thing you see. It kind of blends right into the house. You don't even realize that's the antenna. And as soon as you plug that in, Guy, you're now getting access to all those free channels that are available right over there.
Yeah, I was going to say, you wouldn't even know. I was asking you to come over here because I was going to say how to set it up, but you kind of just did it right there.
It's pretty easy.
You get
Very
everything.
easy.
You get everything that you need, okay? And then you get some bonuses too with the Philo Perfect TV, and then you also get the
24 app.
The
Time
TV 24 app, so it tells you everything. Bottom line on this is you'll never be disconnected. You'll always have a backup, and I am a huge believer in that. Why I got the EcoFlow River. You know, I used to just have an extra charger for phones and stuff like that,
right.
but that thing is crazy. Being able to actually have access to free TV all the time, even in, you know, when the cable goes out, being able to find out, well, maybe I'll find out why the cable is out if I can actually watch the news. You're never separated from it, you know, and it's another one of those great systems that can help you every day, but it can also be a great redundant system when you lose, you know, your signal.
Cable goes out all the time.
And it happens
Satellite
on a regular basis. So let's go over the value again one more time, because remember, you get everything that you possibly could need to get this set up. And Joe, probably takes, what, 10 minutes to get the, why don't you come on over here?
Sure.
I don't want to walk off the set here, but I'll stand here. And you stay right there, Mr. Joe, and we'll go through everything that you get. And by the way, we are giving you the mounting bracket.
You got it?
And this is huge, and this is this little mounting bracket, so you can put this on any flat surface, and you can actually even move it.
It does. It allows you to angle it to a different position.
You can move this back.
We've got it bolted
tight.
pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
I don't want to show off your muscles there, guy.
No, I don't.
So you can move it side to side if you want
anything.
to. You also have the extension arm, so in case you need a little bit more power on the sides, you even have that too. And by the way, when you mount this to your house, yes, it is a piece of technology. It's designed to be in the rain, the snow, the sleet, the ice.
Yeah.
It's going to be 100% okay.
It's impervious to weather.
You're right. We even give you the watertight adapter on here, so you have 40 feet of cable that you can run this from.
I love that they gave us they gave you a ton of cable this time to run it.
Absolutely.
Outside, yeah.
And then we also give you the bonus J mount. So if you want to put this and mount this on the side of the house, this is a $20 bonus that's already coming with it as well. When you plug it into the house, this is the power adapter. Plugs right in the side, and it splits it off into two. So now two TVs are going to have access to your brand new antenna.
It takes no time. Now, if you wanted to try to pick this up separately, we put it all together for you because we know this is what you're going to need to set this up properly and with the most convenience for you. The antenna alone, and this is the longest range antenna we've ever carried. This is 85 miles. Joe, exactly what does that mean? That means that, does that mean 85 miles from where the signal is being transmitted? What does it mean, Joe? It's
85 miles in a circle. So you have 42.5 miles in every direction from your house. So that we get that 85 miles of coverage. Now, the great thing about that is that's going to cover pretty much every major market that's out here in the United States. And as soon as you get this matched up, and you know, that's whether you live here in Tampa and I get 51 channels. Yeah. My father-in-law lives in the state of Maine, very small state, but he gets 35 channels. So everybody gets a little bit different, but you're still talking dozens and dozens of channels.
And then it's free. Once you pay for the antenna, it's free. Yeah. There's no bills or anything. It's not like any other service. So. And
here we have this our antenna. We turned everything around to show you how simple it is. So you've got your antenna. You know, it's plugged in. Could be on the side of the house. Could be in the room, wherever it happens to be. It's now plugged in to our little junction box that we have. So we plug it in.
There it is.
And then we have two two cables on the backside. So that allows now to split the signal so we can have multiple TVs. First time we've ever had that. Oops. And now you take the little adapter, you match it up with the little antenna plug. I'm trying to do this backwards, everyone can see. And then you've got the plug, there you have the cable, and you've got it, and it's ready to go. And as soon as I plug that in, guy, there's no monthly fees for this. Right. Whatever channels are coming through here, I'm gonna be able to watch this content for free on my TV. And keep in mind, it's not just the obscure stuff that nobody watches. 94 out of the top 100 shows are now being broadcast right here over the antenna. And then it makes it so simple. It just has a little screw that you put that in, and then you can remove it and switch it around and take it to another TV if you want.
I'll be honest with you, like I had, the first one that I bought was the leaf one, the flat one.
Yeah, I remember those.
And I got, and it, you know, that was, I don't know what that was, $49, $59, but it wasn't a lot of money, and I wanted to try it out. I got like 8 or 9 channels that I had never, I was shocked.
Right.
And even though, you know, because it said I could have gotten 30 or 40, but I got like 8 or 9, they were all the ones that I would want, because they're the big ones, that, you know, that are really transmitted out there. And I will tell you, I felt like I was robbing the bank.
I know.
Felt like I'm getting away with this is free. And I'm like, and it was in my old workout room where I had no cable box.
Right.
And that TV was doing nothing but sitting in there. Right. I got all I was getting was snow on that TV because it was plugged into nothing.
Right.
So now I plug in that I had that little leaf antenna, which was. That was a 30-mile range, all right? I can't even imagine what the 85-mile is gonna get for me.
Oh, so much more.
And that was an indoor antenna, and I will tell you, I had to move it.
Yeah.
And I had to move it in a place where I didn't really like where I had to leave it. This, because you have that huge range and that better sensitivity, you basically put it one outside, right? Or you can put it inside, whatever you want, and you're gonna get that signal that you're looking for.
Well, this is called multi-directional. You're talking about omnidirectional. A lot of times you just have to go in one direction, then you have to move the antenna to get the other channels. This one being omnidirectional means that if the antenna is east, south, west, north of you, it's going to pick it up. And we're talking 85 miles of range. Depending on where you live, we're talking dozens and dozens of channels, but it's all the major ones: NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, the CW's on here, ION, PBS, and a lot of times, like your local stations will have multiple types of stations. Like our NBC station here in Tampa, it's got the regular station, but then has a news station, and it also has a weather station. And you're getting all that great content, but all that content is 100% free. There's no monthly fee for this whatsoever. Just plug it into your TV, and if you have a TV that's over 2008, built-in TV guide is gonna automatically update, so now you know exactly what's on your TV.
I mean, it is, listen, if you don't wanna plunk down money for extra cable and all these other boxes of your house, you know, you have your main cable, great, and you wanna get signals everywhere, this is the way to do it. Remember, you can connect it to more than one TV. Yeah. That's the first time we're able to do that as well. All right, Joe is gonna be back because I've got my incredible Westinghouse Roku TV. We do. And Lori's coming up next too, so stick around. More Host Pick right after this. There I am.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details. Don't miss a thing with our HSN app. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Available on Apple and Android devices.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Look who's joined me, the lovely Lori Leland. Hi, darling.
Thank you so much for having me for Host Pick.
You knew I was gonna pick. I pick this like twice a year for Host Pick.
Yeah, we do this pretty regularly.
I think it is an incredible holiday gift because it's the gift of music in so many different ways. But I also think at this time of year, Best Father's Day gift ever.
Best ever.
Ever. If you have not
unique.
gotten Dad a Father's Day gift, what we're talking about is our Ion Audio 1965 Ford Mustang replica car turntable. This has so many things going for it, it's ridiculous. First of all, I don't know why it reminds me of like the old music machines they had in diners.
Right,
you know, the cool ones, you moved it with your hand, but what this is a multi-functional music system. Perfect Father's Day gift. It has over 40 5-star reviews. Super cool 1965 retro Mustang styling. Now, anybody that's a Mustang guy or gal buys this automatically.
Sure.
But if you just buy it because it's super cool, you're gonna be rewarded so many times over because it'll play all kinds of music.
Yes.
It'll play records. Is there anything cooler nowadays than being able to play records?
All speeds.
Or as my son calls them, big CDs.
Kids these days, right?
Big CD, what year? Oh, that's right, you were born in this millennium.
Right.
Anyway, but this will play your records. If you have little USB sticks full of music, you can pop the USB stick in the front of this as well.
You can.
It's got ways to be able to plug your phone into it, so if you want to put your music from your phone and play that through the built-in speakers, you can do that as well. It is a belt-driven, old-school, cool-as-heck turntable. And the sound is amazing.
I haven't really loved it.
But what I love more than anything is the classic styling. When you think about 65 Mustang, there's the box.
Here's the box. So this is huge. If you're gifting this to Dad, officially licensed Ford product. Look at this box. This is gorgeous, right? Look, it has the car all the way around it. I mean, it's amazing.
I'm calling my producer. Rob, are you there? Where's Rob? Hey, buddy. I want to show everybody. Do you have the video at my house where I have mine? Show that, because I put it like on this little coffee table.
I want to see.
You got to see it. Look, watch. Look how cool I am. Look at it. Yeah, there it is.
Look at you.
Isn't
You're
that
so
awesome?
cool.
Yeah, I'm just jamming.
You're jamming out to it.
Look at records.
You.
Close it up. Yeah,
This is day off guy. Look at him. Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Yeah, you enjoying that? I'm there sitting there in my t-shirt. But I have it there, and you know what? When people walk in, that's the first thing they look at. They're like, what is that? And when I open it, and I'm like, they're like, you have a freaking turntable?
You have a turntable,
what?
sure.
And I'm like, yeah, because collecting old records is like was a thing my dad used to do, my mom used to do.
Right.
They weren't old when they got them; they were new. But sorry, Mom. But it's such a fun thing to do. Will you break down like step by step? Let me tell you, there's 2 colors. Rob, which is going to sell out first? Black. Black will be the first to go, although the red 65 Mustang
wildly popular. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, that paint job on this alone is absolutely gorgeous.
Like a lacquered job.
Lacquered, yeah. It looks like a multi-layer, like car paint process, basically. So what we love about the Ion Mustang turntable, this is a true 4-in-1. So AM, FM radio you can listen to here, right?
Love it.
All 3 speeds of your albums, 33 1/3, 78 45s will all play here. We even have for you the little adapter. So there's the adapter. It's housed right there on the top of your brand new Ion Mustang. So you have that for your 45s. But the beautiful thing too is this is for music past, present, and future, because you can also play music right off of a USB drive. See how they have this USB drive port right here on the front? Or you can digitize your albums, just make a copy of them right onto that USB. So now any of your music, any of your songs that are
on your computer, if it's on your phone, whatever.
We all know, you know, like Danny wants to think about a disc, right? A compact disc, because it's portable. This is not a portable medium, right? But now you can take those songs and digitize them and then listen to them on your computer or drag and drop them onto your phone, onto your tablet. It's so great. And it's really, really fun. You plug this in and what it's doing is it is combining 2 passions Americans are obsessed with, right? Love of the open road and classic cars and love of beautiful, beautiful music.
You know what's funny is that you would have paid for like, let me just pick a brand. Okay, so like in the old days, you know, I think the last turntable I had was like a Marantz turntable. That company's still around, right? It's a great company.
Sure.
But anyway, I would have, like a turntable alone, even back in the day, cost you $200.
Of course.
Just for the turntable.
Exactly, nothing else.
And then you would buy your, you know, your 8-track cassette, whatever you'd have all these other things, and then you'd have, it would be in a configuration this big, right? It was huge. This doesn't take up a lot of space. It looks like a jewel when it's up on a cabinet.
So beautiful.
And you can put the records in and you can close it and it opens up. The back is open.
See?
So the record is,
you can see it popping out right there.
It's still playing.
It's, well, I'm actually playing the USB right now.
I was just saying, that's cool.
The really cool thing is, I mean, it's super portable. So it's 7.7 pounds. You can take this room to room if you want. You can plug it in. So back here, of course, here's your FM tuner cable right here. But you can plug this into another set of speakers. So you've got those speaker inputs right here. So your line out. You can plug this into your larger stereo system if you want. You can also plug in any of your newfangled devices, your phones and your tablets, because there's an auxiliary port right up here at the front. So you have a lot of different ways to experience and listen to your music. And talk about a cool retro style. Look at this. It looks like you're sitting behind the wheel of a 1965 Ford Mustang.
You are. In your world,
because you are.
In your world, Lori, you are.
It's like that.
You are moving back in time. It's like I just watched this thing on, like how they made Grease. And I was just like, it transports you to like another time. And that's
fun.
What this does. Anybody that went to a diner and put a couple of quarters in the machine and had that little flappy little machine that turned the page.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? This, I love, it's all hands-on. It illuminates, you can't see because we have the bright lights on here, but this whole thing is beautiful. Look, there's the USB stick is in there, and we're playing music off that.
Right, and then here's how you adjust.
Let's do the record player again,
when you go through your source, so all you do is you simply touch the button right here. This is gonna take you through. So now I'm back on phonograph. You even have your automatic arm, so you can touch that little button right there.
Yeah, we'll show you from the top.
Yeah, so you can put this right on, put the needle right there, down on the record. I mean, it's so easy. Look at this, it just lowers it so gently.
Way up.
I mean, this is some classic old, really old music.
You know what my parents have? I've told you this before. We have albums from like the 60s.
Yes, you do.
We had, when we were kids, we would go to that cabin in Vermont, and all that was there was a phonograph player or a record player.
And no TV.
And it was like Tony Bennett and old Sinatra albums and like Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. How I remember all that? Well, it had left a lasting impression on me.
Yeah, for sure.
And that music was priceless to us because it was our only entertainment. There wasn't even a TV in this cabin that we used to rent. And because my father was a ski patrolman up there, we were all little kids, and he'd take us up there on the weekends, and that was our life. You know, Mom would make chili in the crock pot, and we would listen to records and light the fire.
This sounds amazing. I want to go.
It was a great way to grow up and to spend your winters. And when I look at this machine, and I think, and record collecting, by the way,
it's back, baby.
Let's go. 20 years ago, there wouldn't be a record store anywhere here in St. Pete or Tampa. Now, they're everywhere. There's probably dozens of them.
There's a huge resurgence in vinyl. I mean, we
more
love
than records, but
we love the sound quality. If you think about that, the snapping, the cracking, the little nuances in tones.
Yeah, the needle.
Digital music does not have that same. And you had mentioned something once. I thought this was so true, Guy. Like that anticipation, that whole process of you're turning on the record player, you are putting down the record, you put the needle on there. Like it's just this whole kind of process, and then the sound quality is so worth it. Like the payoff in the end is amazing for this. And it's unlike anything else.
By the way, what you're listening to, the sound is coming out of the machine itself. There are two built-in speakers
right here.
And they tuck them in on the side. It's really cool.
Stereo speakers.
On the back, you have RCA outputs. Now, what that is going to be able to allow you to do is add extraneous speakers if you want to.
Sure. Yep. Absolutely.
So if you've got a subwoofer or something you want to click on there so you get even more sound. Or maybe even one of those fun speaker bars or something.
The record player, and you listen through your other speakers, you can absolutely do that. You can do that.
Yep. So there's an auxiliary port.
Right here.
So if you want to plug, if you have the adapter for your phone, you can plug this right in.
Just that cable, plug it right in.
I have one because my old iPhone didn't have the digital thing. It still had the little plug, so I have that cable.
Oh yeah, just plug it in.
Well, because my Bose, this is before my Bose had Bluetooth.
Right.
And so I use my phone on my older Bose because it doesn't have Bluetooth. This doesn't have Bluetooth. But you still have the ability to connect your phone.
Yeah, you can absolutely use that cable. If you want private listening, there's a little headphone jack right here. So that's really nice as well. And then look at the rotary dials, these retro round, beautiful rotary dials like you would find in that classic vehicle. And if you think about the Mustang, the 1965 in particular, or any year actually, I mean, what a classic, iconic car. We have so many people who have called into the show and said, I owned a classic Mustang, or my husband did, kid, or this just reminds me of the fun we used to have in a friend's car. I mean, it's an amazing piece of Americana.
Love it.
Right?
Yeah.
And then here's the other thing. So with the ability to be able to digitize your songs, you're digitizing them with those nuances, with the snapping and the crackling. If you go to buy these songs in the app stores, it's gonna be like 99 cents or $1.29 a song.
Right.
And it's all digitized. It doesn't have that sound, that richness, that warmth like vinyl albums do, unless you digitize it right from your album. You can save a copy right onto that USB drive.
Rob, how many left in black? Did you say just a handful? Okay, so there is about 600 or so left in the black. I wanted you to see it because I want you to see how beautiful it is to display. You can also put this on a bookshelf, no worries, because when you put it down, you don't need to open it really, really giant to get the record in. This one we have a little 45 in.
Yeah, and show them the adapter. Yeah, so the adapter.
The adapter's in the center. There it is, and the adapter fits right over here. On that, there's a little loop there.
Little spot for it.
Show you. There you go. You can see how everything is set up.
Right, exactly.
And then again, you have the spring-loaded on the turntable. I love that. This is just like old school turntable.
And like you said, really durable.
Is on this little spring load. That's to prevent bumps and bruises and scratches. And then, of course, you can either put the record on manually, or you can also use the little
auto arm. I think that's so cool.
And then that
just drop it
watch
down.
how it drops it. It's so cool.
I love that.
And then again,
Talk
put it
about
over
nostalgia.
and everything locks back down. And
it just
close
lowers. So yeah, really beautiful.
So beautiful. Now on the back, I can show you really quickly.
Yep,
there's your FM antenna, which you just prop wherever you need. And then there's the two auxiliary ports that I was talking about. If you do want to add extraneous speakers, there is a right and a left, so you can put those speakers in. You know, if you want to use this in a living area where you want more sound.
Right, exactly.
This is ideal for any medium-sized room. The music is great.
Perfect.
In fact,
you want to listen real quick? It has a built-in amplifier.
You know the video of me?
Yeah.
I was like, this is filling the room.
Room filling
cool.
sound. So listen to this.
Come on.
It's really good, right?
The words are to this song? Come on. That's it. Hold on, you ready?
And then you can just
turn it up.
We're gonna do some jazz, baby. Come on, we gotta switch up our genres here.
Now I gotta come up with words to this song. Maybe it's how you do it.
Those are the words of this song.
Honey, I'm home. I don't know what that
and look
means.
how you can skip
means,
songs. So you can skip by touching next. So this is all digital music. Oh, look, there you go, a little classic.
This plays every time Joe Harrison walks in the room. I don't know why. Right?
I don't know why. But I like it.
Listen to the instrumental. I'll go ahead and turn it up. Because I want you to know this is not chintzy.
Beautiful, clear.
So well made.
Rich sound, gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? And then look at this. Look at the emblem.
Which would you get? Can I ask you which color?
I would absolutely get the red.
Yeah.
I have a problem with this red. I feel like I would get a speeding ticket owning this red.
The black looked really good in my. Looks really good in my house.
No, I love the black. I'm just a little partial to the red. Well, but I love that. That looks really fast too. They both look really fast.
Because you're a girl, you like the red color.
I do like the red. This reminds me of like if I had a convertible and the top was dropped, right? A little wind through the hair, like you know.
You want to hear my biggest regret? Well, I didn't have a lot of choice. My father was the one that made this decision. But when I got my first car and I saved up money, I found there was a '67 butter yellow Mustang convertible.
Oh
for sale
yes, please.
With the white interior. And they wanted like $850 for it.
Oh,
I mean, it needed work.
Yeah, of course.
My dad was like, and he goes, well, I'm not buying you a car that needs work. And I was like, oh, that same car probably worth about 40 grand.
No doubt. That would have been worth it to have.
But he was like, so.
Oh, well.
Anyway, all right, is that it? We don't have any more time with this, Lori? All right, you gotta go.
I guess I do.
Joe's coming back, but grab your orders of this. I see the lovely and talented Miss Alice Karoon is coming up next.
Yes, she is.
Let's take a sneak peek at what she's got coming up on her summer host pick. Hi, Alice.
Hi, Guy, and I know it's still your turn for a few more minutes, but I cannot wait to share my host pick with you because you're gonna see something you have never seen before, because what you're looking at right here, yes, it might look like a regular umbrella. And yes, it might act like a regular umbrella. And yes, it might have that auto open and reverse close as an umbrella. But what this umbrella can do that you've never seen is it can actually Bluetooth connect to your phone. And then you can play music through your umbrella. You can have a phone conversation through your umbrella. And not only that, it's just the craziest thing, isn't it? Even your walking directions, you would hear it through your umbrella. It is so amazing. And by the way, you also are gonna get this cool alert, rain alerts app that's included as well. So it tells you when it's gonna rain, when you're gonna need your umbrella. So definitely $29.95. I would start ordering this right now. And Guy, back to you. But I'm gonna see in just about, I'd say about 18 minutes, okay?
Thanks, darling. We'll see you soon, Alice.
I think it's gonna rain.
She's protected. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. Final item, thank you, Alice. Final item of my host pick block, and I picked something that's really dear to my heart. One of my favorite items I've ever gotten is the Roku TV that I bought for Danny.
You talk about this years and years.
I absolutely love it, and that was a company called TCL. This is Westinghouse. I mean, both fantastic companies. I would say TCL, up and rising company. Westinghouse is one you've trusted.
Over 100 years.
This is the first time they've ever brought us a Roku TV, and I am really excited. First of all, they're giving us a 2-year warranty right out of the gate, because you know it's Westinghouse. They love this product. But the reason I bought the Roku TV for Danny was exactly what we talked about in connection with our today's special, was that I didn't really want to invest in another cable box in his room. First of all, there's no room for a cable box in there. I mean, literally, it's on his little dresser. There's no space. And the kid wasn't really watching cable. He was doing his Xbox. And then he'd go on YouTube videos. He'd watch a couple of those really ridiculous cartoons that kids love.
We have YouTube.
And grown-ups as well. But I got him that TV so that I wouldn't have to pay any extra fees, right? Other than the Netflix or whatever, because YouTube's free.
Right.
So I did that for Danny. I have a cable box because I like to watch everything, so I'm good to go. But when you have this TV, you have what I call the perfect size and the perfect content extra TV. It has Roku built in. There's no reason to get a Roku stick or a Roku box or any of that stuff. It's part of the TV, which means everything that Joe is scrolling through here is all available to you, whether it's YouTube or Disney or Fox or ESPN. If you want to pay a little bit every month, you can get Vudu, you can get Hulu, you can get Netflix for a nominal fee, but it allows you to manage the content of your TV rather than have it managed by a cable company that tells you what to watch. You can watch anything. What else I love about this TV? This TV weighs 7 pounds. A little over 7 pounds, which means I can move it from room to room if I want, and I don't need help with that, and neither will you. My mom could move this TV around. She's 80 years old.
You're right.
All right, you get that. Comes on a little stand as well. It is an affordable, incredibly affordable price today at only $189, and this is a 32-inch TV. It's a good-sized TV, all right? So perfect for the kitchen.
I agree.
The den, the extra bedroom, Joe.
Danny's bed.
Anywhere you want to put it.
Well, a lot of us have that 55, 65-inch TV.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's always in one room. But you always want, I can't put a 65-inch TV in every room.
The kitchen.
Exactly.
Right.
So this ends up being that go-to TV that, frankly, you're going to go to quite a bit. Like Guy mentioned, you can put this on your kitchen countertop. It's the perfect size for that. For the bedroom, some people even have it in their bathroom. I've seen some of the reviews. You guys are loving the size of the TV for the price of what you're getting and the fact that you don't have to have a cable box for it either, because it has a computer that's built in that's now plugged in with Roku TV. So the great thing about having this is Westinghouse is the amazing TV brand. Now we're adding Roku, which gives you over 500,000 TV shows and movies right here on demand. And that 2-year warranty, that is a big, big deal, because anywhere else you go out and buy a Roku TV of any size, the warranty is always 1 year. You know, you get excited, you take that item up to the counter, and they're like, I want to buy this. And they say, oh, here's the extended warranty. And that warranty sounds great. However, then it costs a lot of money, and you're like, I don't want it anymore. That bonus warranty is already coming with your brand new TV. But by having Roku, it's really, it takes two things, puts two things together in one. Because now I have all my different HDMIs, and you get 3 HDMIs, you get 1 USB port, and I'll show you how all that works out. It's all right here on your home screen. They give you a remote control that's designed specifically for the Roku. So it has your volume controls, it's got your mute buttons, it's got the different channel controls that are on here. And then you come over here and you pick your favorites. Now, there are over 3,000 different channels, different categories to choose from. So what Roku does is it lets you pick your favorites. I have 67 of my favorites. So whether it's Netflix, whether it's Google, there's CBS, there's Hulu, there's Vudu and Pandora, love the History Channel. There's ESPN as well. During NFL, there's the NFL channel. YouTube has more content. There's a ton of HSN content on YouTube as well. And then it's all these channels that are available that you customize for you. And then you get to pick and choose. So now it feels like this is my TV because this has all my favorite things. But then if you also go over to the streaming section, now you have all your different contents available, all the featured categories, what people are just realizing, the new channels that are just coming out. The most popular ones, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I love Hulu, let me download Hulu. Shows you all the different popular channels that are on there. Also the top free channels, so you're not paying for this. It really is incredible that all this content that's available now through your Hulu. But what happens if you have something else that's hooked into it? What happens if you do have a DVD player, or maybe in my case, you might have an Xbox that's plugged into it? Well, I've got 1, 2, 3 different connections that are available for me. So now, if I want to switch over, like Guy mentioned, his son Danny, he watches his YouTube content on there, and then he wants to come over and play this as a gaming console. Well, this TV can now do both. So I can plug in my Xbox, I can plug in my PlayStation, I can plug in the Wii, so now it becomes that entertainment system on the go. Whenever I need it, I can now have that content that's right there. And when you're looking at this size, the 32-inch size is the most popular screen size that's out there. More people are buying a 32-inch TV than any other TV brand that's available because it really fits that go-to size really for every room that's out there. And Guy, this isn't just DVD quality. This is high definition from Roku, which has what they call backlit LED, which allows those colors to come through. So whether you're watching a game, whether you're watching a TV show, whether you're watching a movie, it's going to look incredible in your brand new Westinghouse.
And today it's only $38 in free shipping.
Wow.
I have not had this TV, I think until, well, not this particular TV, but the Roku TVs I haven't had for probably a year or two with free shipping. It's you know, because these come in a big box, they're expensive to ship. It's free to ship out today. It's only on, it's on 6 Flex if you have an HSN credit card as well. FlexPay is just a way to divide up the payments. There's no interest or finance charge. It just means you pay less every month and you get it home. It's not layaway, which is different, okay? This is, you get it all, you get the product right away in a week or so. So this would be great for Dad for Father's Day if you're thinking about getting Dad. Maybe Dad has a workout room, or maybe he's got a room where he likes to tinker and do stuff, you know, projects around the house. It's great there. Maybe you want a TV for your kitchen. Ladies, maybe you've got a workout, separate little spa area, whatever it is that you enjoy. Or maybe you've got the, you know, the finished basement or the finished attic and you're looking for a TV that's easy. Remember, this TV weighs less than 8 pounds. It is wall mountable too. It comes with the screws on the back. You just have to buy the little wall mount square and put it up on the wall very easily. And again, because it has Roku built in, there's no need or necessity for a cable box if you don't want to add a cable box to this. You could add the end-top antenna to this, and then you would guarantee that you would get live local news and local live programming in addition to the nationally broadcast channels, so you could do that as well. But the idea behind getting a TV like this for under $200 is crazy. And then to not have to drive anywhere to pick it up and have it delivered to your house for free is also just crazy. It comes with a 2-year warranty. Now, warranties in and of themselves can be like $40 to $50 a year to get a warranty, right? Like if you go to a TV place, they'll say, well, it comes with a year. If you want the extra 2 years, it's another $46 or $56, right?
It adds up.
Depends on the price of the TV. This one probably wouldn't be as much, but still, that is built into the price as well. So they know, Westinghouse knows you're gonna love this TV. And let's face it, Joe, gone are the days of tube TVs. These are all LED backlit TVs. They're gonna last pretty much forever, okay? I've had my Samsung TV that I had in the back, which is an old school LED, I've had that thing for like 11 years.
Well, we're talking tens of thousands of hours that these bulbs last.
Yeah, because I don't use that one as much. But I've had a TV in my living room that I've had for 7 years. I've never done anything to it. It just works.
Yeah, that's the great thing about it. It's so reliable. And that's why Westinghouse, you know, as a brand is saying, we're gonna double the warranty. Because yes, they charge for it elsewhere, but they're so confident in this product. They're so confident in the details details that you're gonna love it, because to be frank, if they had a TV that kept breaking down and they kept having to repair it, it would cost them so much money, they'd be out of business, but they know that the components on here are really premium components. That's why they're like, it's no big deal for us to double the warranty, because we know we're not gonna get those returns. And when you see the image that pops up on the screen, when you see all the different colors, it's so vibrant, it's so clear, because it is high definition. And it also matters how the panel is actually lit up. Now, most TVs, when you get under $1,000, they have what they call edge-lit LED. Well, there's actually a light bar that goes around the entire side of all the TV. Now, the problem with that is, it really reduces the cost, but unfortunately, it's pushing all the light from the edge. So what happens is the light on the edge is really vibrant, but then when you get in the center, the light really can't reach it. So then you get this, like, the colors just aren't really true across the board. The colors over here don't match the colors over there because the light just can't saturate the way it should be. So what Westinghouse has done, the entire back panel is one bright LED light. And then when you take it to another level, they have something called local zone dimming. So there's a zone here and there's a zone there. There are dozens of zones throughout the entire screen. Now what happens is, the image is being analyzed. Let me go ahead and hit play on my button here. As the image is being analyzed dozens of times a second, and it's going to automatically, let me hit play from the beginning, it's going to automatically adjust the light. Look at that water. Notice how the light and the color from one side is identical across the entire board.
Yeah. Look at that image too, right?
It's that whole light that really brings it out. Because a lot of people imagine, a lot of people see a TV and think, oh, it's the resolution. Well, it's more than just the resolution, it's the nature.
Look at the bears.
It is. Look how consistent that green is across the entire panel there. It's because of the light, and it's because it's high definition. Now, the other thing I'm going to show you real quick, this has a 160-degree viewing angle. Watch as I twist and turn this. Does the color start to go away? Does the image start to fade on you whatsoever? None. Because they realize they want to put a wider viewing panel on here, because with Guy, they realize with a 32-inch TV, because you're probably gonna sit this in your kitchen countertop, or maybe it's on your bedroom, maybe it's a little bit out of angle on your dining room or in your kitchen, maybe it's a little different angle in your bedroom. It doesn't matter where you're sitting. This picture looks beautiful as if you're sitting right on the side, or right in the center, or on your sides like Guy and I are. It really causes an incredible picture because you have that whole view, that whole vision with that extra viewing angle. And then to take it to another level, Guy, Westinghouse makes this a shared experience. Yeah. Because does Danny, or do you ever, my daughter does this all the time. She finds something on her phone or on her tablet, and she's like, Dad, let me show you this. But her phone and her tablet. It happened yesterday,
he does it every day.
Yeah.
There's something he wants to show me.
But the problem is they're only 3 or 4 inches. How am I gonna look at this tiny little screen? Well, this is intelligent. It actually has a computer that's built in. So now I'm pulling up content from my phone, and now I'm gonna put it on the TV. It knows it's gonna bring up YouTube, so that's how it's gonna stream it. YouTube is one of the free apps that's available right there through it. I can go ahead and hit play, and then it's going to match up the signal, and now it's gonna go from my phone to the TV, and the thing is, it's gonna send that signal wirelessly straight from the television, or straight from the phone right to the TV. It makes it so much easier. Like, that's playing right now from my phone. That's something I pulled up here.
One of your movies?
This is, so one of our home videos that we had.
Hey, look at that.
It's a vacation video,
That's
me and the
cool.
family. And that's all now being driven by my phone, but it's wirelessly sending the content, the video and the audio, straight to the TV.
All right, if you want it, it's less than $200. It's only $189 for a 32-inch TV with 2-year warranty. All right, I started out had about 500 of these. I'm down to fewer than 350 remaining, and we've got about 7 minutes. You can see down to 337 remaining. Grab it while this is just a giveaway for a TV. It really is great. Maybe you know, your kids are getting ready, maybe they just graduated. You thought, you know what, it'd be a nice gift. I thought, you know, after the show, I was thinking about this to give to Danny to bring to college.
Oh, that's perfect.
Because I'm like, he's probably they're not gonna have a TV. And I would guarantee this will be better than any TV that they're gonna have up in college right now.
Absolutely.
And the perfect TV for $189. And when you think about college kids, this is, I mean, they're probably not gonna get a cable box. Maybe they will, or they'll have cable in the dorm, maybe not, who knows? If they don't, at least they'll have access to Roku, because that is built in here. $38 is all it'll cost on your credit card. Because it's host pick, Free shipping and handling. You get it in a week. If you want to get this for Dad for Father's Day, I recommend it highly. I think it's a great gift. You always wonder, what do I get Dad? Dad's not going to say no to a color TV. Trust me, he won't. Even if he wants to bring it to work, right? If he, I got a TV at home, but bring it to work, trust me. Or buy it, you know, you do whatever you want with it. Bring it, you donate it, I don't care. But I'm telling you, it's a great deal. We have 5 flex pay on everything for HostPick. Plus, we're doing extra flex if you have an HSN credit card, which means you just pay even less every month. Joe, setting this up, somebody gets it home and turns it on. Doesn't Roku give you a tutorial right out of the box?
It does. It has videos that tell you how to connect everything. It tells you how to go to the store because, you know, on the, they have a couple different stores that are on here, but when you're looking for all these channels, let me go back to the home screen just for a second. So I already have mine set up right here over on the right side. I've got 67 of my favorite channels. Now there are more than 3,000 different channels that are available. I have my 67 top ones, but this is how Roku then customizes for you. I love the History Channel. They put that app on there. I love ESPN. I love some of the action channels. My kids love all the Disney content. There's YouTube. I just showed you a couple seconds ago. So I've got a lot of the popular ones that are available. But if you want to, you come over to the streaming channel and it walks you through step by step. And it's almost like you're shopping for all the good stuff. You're shopping for the channels you want. So these are all the new featured ones that are just coming out. Then they have the brand new ones that just launched. QVC just updated their app. You can get it there. HSN has got an on-demand app as well. We have the just added ones. We have the most popular ones. So if you're wondering, oh, what do I need to grab? Like my cable company, that's my cable company. I don't need a cable box. I can actually download that app and then it uses that right there as the cable company. Do you have HBO? Do you have ESPN? So many great things that are available, even a top free section where there's no subscriptions for any of these channels, so you can get a lot of content. Or if you want to, you know, maybe it's a Friday night, maybe it's a Saturday, maybe you just want to see what is available. You can actually rent and buy movies right here through your Roku. There's over 500,000 TV shows. There's 500,000 movies that are available right here. They're deals, they're 99 cents. If you're not sure what you want to watch, I can come over here, top 100 movies. And there's, oh, Captain Marvel just got released. You can actually watch that right here through your Roku. There's Spider-Man, The Upside was a great movie. You can watch that on there as well. There's comedies, there's Disney, there's Marvel movies, all that great content that are right here, especially it's tough to find Disney content, stuff for your kids. They have all those that are listed. And again, we talk about 500,000 different available movies and TV shows right there on demand. Now, if you don't necessarily want to have something on demand, if you want to plug something in, we have 3 different USB ports or 3 different HDMI. So this could be a cable box, could be a DVD, could be your Xbox as well.
Joe, I have to update everybody. We have less than 300 with people shopping. So if you want to get this TV in time for Father's Day, I would suggest that you go ahead and grab it, write down the item number. Very, very limited on the quantity of this. I own my Roku TV and I tell you I love it. You know, the other story I was going to tell you is that my brother has a little ski place up in Vermont. We go up there all the time. You know, I travel up there with Danny all the time. And it's refreshing to me up there. He doesn't have, you know, he's not up there enough to have a cable box. He's like, I'm only up there out of the entire year, probably a total of actual time in there, maybe 2 or 3 months a year when they're actually there. And I go up there for a lot of that time. But I love coming up because he just has Roku up there. And I love it because I get to watch like old episodes of like The Twilight Zone and all this real crazy stuff. Because he's got a Roku thing which costs him what, 12, 15, whatever it is, bucks a month, versus having to pay another $100 cable bill each month, you know, which he does at home, but he doesn't want to do that when he's not there. It doesn't make any sense. And I love all the movies, all the programming. And with this TV too, by the way, like you said, you can hook up an Xbox to it because that's what the kids, when my boys go, one thing packed in the suitcase, you know, what Danny and all his buddies is the Xbox console, which goes with us. We even bought an old Atari, like, you know, because they're selling those now, the old Atari games. And they
plugs right to the HDMI.
Rigged it up to work right into that. I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm playing Space Invaders on the TV up there. It is great, all right? 250 left. If you want to get it and you want to watch beautiful backlit LED TV, and you don't want to break the bank and go and spend $400 or $500 on another TV, this is $189 plus your shipping and handling. Okay, there is no shipping and handling plus your tax. So all you'll pay is your regular federal tax on this. That's it. You don't have to pay any shipping. We drive it to your house. We drop it off at the door. You pull it out of the box. You plug it in, and you are watching something probably within 30 seconds.
Oh, absolutely. The only thing you need to do regarding setup, because this is a streaming device, device, you need to have Wi-Fi.
Right.
You know, you plug it in.
If you got a computer, you got Wi-Fi.
Exactly. Just like you give your password to your tablet, to your cell phone.
And then you're done.
Same thing to this, and then that's it. And there's constantly updates. Like a couple of years ago, there used to be about 3,000 that are available streaming channels. We're approaching 4,000. That list is always growing. And those channels automatically update too. Like if you download the HSN app, it's going to automatically update in the background. You don't have to worry about it whatsoever. But whether you're watching your sporting events, and here we are, we're playing our Xbox on here. It is perfect for a kid's room because like Guy's son Danny, he has his Xbox, and then he also wants to stream content. The gameplay on here is incredible because this is one of the fastest refreshing rates we've ever offered from Westinghouse. But when you tap that one button, I don't have to click in, click out anything. I just go back to my home page. Now I can access 3 HDMI. Do you have an antenna? Maybe you picked up the Amazing Today special. You can plug an antenna on here. It also has traditional AV inputs as well. I've got 67 of my top channels that I download them. This is all customized for you. So you pick and choose. You might not necessarily want the Disney, but you can pick and choose whatever you want. That is all a customized solution. And when you do get this out of the box, it does show you a video how to walk through this entire thing. Such a simple process, and you're ready to go.
All right, last call if you'd like to get it. Only a couple hundred remain. Limited quantity on this 672-915. Only $38 on your credit card. 5 flex on everything for host pick. You have extra flex if you have an HSN credit card as well. Ship it to your house free. Father's Day to kids going away to school, things like that would be perfect. Joe, thank you so much for being part of my summer host pick.
Thanks for picking it.
Wish you a happy summer, which I know you will have with you and your family. Stick around because Alice Karoon is coming up next, and I know she's got amazing things for her host pick. She got to start you off in the kitchen with that cranky thing. I love that thing.
I know, Guy, because everybody loves this thing, and you're going to love all of my host picks. We love to bring you all of our favorite things.